While the Jedi remains on Nash. Enough. What an...
Great. I need to get out of here. Your friend has been captured by Goto.
Awaken, beast. I have saved your life, beast. That makes it mine. Kneel. Because I need you to hunt, beast. This prey is something you have chased all your life. You are born and bred to it, like no predator before you. No, that you shall not do. You will not bring harm to the exile, and if you do, beast, I shall break you. Even your madness will not save you if you bring harm to the exile. Know this. Oh, the life debts of your people, the life debt you have twisted with your hate. I felt it within you. I shall promise you this, beast. Unlike the red-maned huntress, as long as you are loyal, I shall never show you mercy. No pity. But most of all, I promise you an end to your debt. Hunt her, pursue her, kill her, and ending her life will end your debt to me. The pain will pass. I was able to heal some of the wounds, but the rest must remain. You will need that pain when you travel, and it will give you strength for the hunt to come. I will tell you where you must go, if you survive that place. But first,
You're running a little late. Your friend already walked into a trap in the Jek-Jek-Tar. We took out Visquis, but Goto has her. And that means no bounty for me. There's no way to get her back. No one knows how to reach Goto except Visquis. And that squid head died in the Jek. The only way to reach Goto is if we had a Jedi. But now, he's got your friend. He's got a cloaking device. He's the one that arranges the meetings on his ship, and until then, he can't be found. Trust me, if anyone knew how to track his ship, he'd have every bounty hunter and criminal on Nar Shaddaa gunning for it. If you were hunting for Goto's yacht, your freighter would be flying blind. Well, unless it was one of Voga the Hutt's cargo ships. Then it would be snapped up by Goto pretty quick. Goto's been preying on Vaga's freighters for a while now. It's the reason Vaga's had to haul his bulk up here to Nar Shaddaa from now. Even with all the traffic around Nar Shaddaa, Goto seems to always know which ones are Voga's. Probably does it by tracking their transponder codes. I guess. You'd need to get the codes first, then retrofit your ship so it had the right transponder signal. Problem is, Voga's shut down the droid warehouse. Until he can find out who's been leaking the codes. You'd have to be a droid to get in there.
Before I accept this. I must ask you how you acquired this... I see. There should be no problems then. Let's get you to work. Report to C7E3 for assignment.
I certainly hope that rude C7 unit didn't send you over here. I think he should be replaced, or shipped down to maintenance to direct droids. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, despite what others would say. A number designation for a C7 unit means far more than... Some droids undergo radical changes with each generation. But then, you are a new model yourself. Now, was there something I could help you with? I see.
I am sorry, but only authorized cargo droids are allowed in... No. In fact, I do not have you on my list of... I see. Well, I have no current use for you. I'll assign you to C6E3. If you do not wish to comply with these instructions, I can have you given a memory one. Good. Now report to C6. Yes, what is it? Shouldn't you be... As I said, shouldn't you be getting...
Oh, you're back. What can I do for... That C7 droid absolutely infuriates. I would be happy to help you, but as long as that C7 unit is perched at the door, I can't. Well, if the C7 unit were to be disabled, my programming would require me to take over his responsibility. Yes, I would be willing to give you access to the next room.
As I said, you can't be serious. I am not in need of deactivation. How dreadful.
What's all the commotion? Oh, I see. Well, that will show him. Obsolete piece of junk. Yes, of course. Just a moment. There. Ah. Voga hardly pays any attention to the warehouse. Yes, I would appreciate it if you kept it to yourself.
Oh my, you startled me. I monitor the transponder codes of all ships leaving the docks, then transmit departure information for any of Vaga the Hutt's freighters. The information is sent to a remote computer. Oh, I see. In that case, I will upload the transponder codes to you. And here's the blank transponder card you need. You're welcome. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Who are you? You're not supposed to be here.
Confidence statement. You have the list of Voga's launch codes. You will give these to us now, or else we will be forced to take drastic action. Surprised statement. You are foolish to think we will allow you to take that information back to your master. Amused query. I think you will find the odds are somewhat in our favor. Incredulous statement. Then we will have to take them from you. Ratio achieved. Optimal. Ratio achieved.
Wait! Where are you going? You are not authorized to leave the warehouse.
Hey, it's our astromech droid. I thought you got sold. I don't believe this. He says he's got the transponder codes that Godo's using to hijack Voga's freighters. We can change the ID signature of the Ebon Hawk and get to Godo's yacht that way. We could go to the repair shop by the landing pad to overhaul the Ebon Hawk's codes. From there, we should make a nice target for Godo.
Count me in.
Yeah, right. You're the one who wanted to sell her to Godo in the first place.
Yeah. And I don't like being cheated, trust me. Goto's yacht is going to have some pretty heavy defenses. You're going to need all the help you can get.
Geraktada cemense bengaru rukutodo und juj namataso benkish manensense. Fela dibonot munikranaktada. Derintu runto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadara nane gra dalunota choloren. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dosane Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno toto rere senesensen.
I was expecting someone taller. I hope you are not in too much pain to hear my words and understand them. I am Goto, one of the officials representing a percentage of non-sanctioned trading here in both the YouTube system and Republic space. And I had a question for you. Are you a Jedi? Indeed. That is unfortunate. Still, perhaps you have some value. I have gone to considerable expense and effort to bring you here. It is because I have a job for you. Yes, but I am not in the habit of asking for things. And you were so difficult to find, even after that small incident on Paragus. There is something important to me I need protected. The Republic. It is broken. What happened on Paragus has set in motion events that I can no longer control. Not to be melodramatic, but I fear it has broken the galaxy irrevocably. This has occupied much of my attention, and there seems to be no predictable way to resolve the situation. In one standard month, the Republic will collapse. Not due to war or secession, but because it lacks the infrastructure. It is unknown to all but a few, but the Sith won the Jedi Civil War. Even with their supposed victory, the war left the Republic on the brink of collapse. Rather than remain and help solidify the Republic, however, Revan chose to leave known space. There is something moving in the galaxy that lies beyond the ability of my instruments to detect or predict. I believe it to be a legacy of the Sith. Whatever this presence is, it is staging strikes at key figures throughout the Republic. Qatar, a Miraluka world in the Mid-Rim, was one such place. I have reason to suspect there was a gathering of Jedi on that world when it was rendered lifeless. I cannot find any pattern in these attacks, and it is a source of frustration to me. There is some clue, however, that perhaps the Jedi are linked to these attacks, or that the targets are significant in some way I have yet to discover. You misunderstand me. I do not wish to stop the Sith any more than I wish to stop the Jedi. It is simply important to me that the infighting amongst these Jedi religious branches be resolved so the galaxy may be put back together. I do not care which one triumphs. I only want the universe to settle down for a while, catch its breath. All these constant crises are getting somewhat repetitive. You could say I am something of a patriot. Although I was unable to serve during the troubles with the Mandalorians or against the aggressors known as Malak and Revan, I am able and willing to serve now. The problem is I can find no side to choose. Both are hidden from me as they seem to be hiding from each other. Irritating. It is like a Dejaric board where neither player can see the other, nor see all the pieces. It is not a fair game, an equitable game. Azak bores me. I often suspect my opponent of cheating. Excellent. It really is in your best interest. There is no margin for error when I say that these Sith seek to murder you and all Jedi everywhere. And when they dispose of you, there will be nothing left to stop them. Ah, well, there is where we are at cross purposes. You have a tendency to cause dangerous repercussions wherever you go, and I would rather keep those to a minimum. I am a businessman. The Republic needs stability. Whether it is led by the Sith or supported by the Jedi is of no consequence to me. It is the proximity alarm. Somehow your allies have found you. You will remain here under guard.
Let's move out.
Just say the word.
I'm good to go.
Let me take care of this. Pure Bazak.
That's another one for me. 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 That's another one for me.
Everyone down! Let me take care of this.
Good to go.
Everyone down!
Good to go.
Just say the word.
I'm good to go.
Everyone down! Time to even more with that cake.
Ready? That's another one for me.
Everyone down!
That's another one for me.
Just say the word.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me. Let's move out.
but they shall go no farther. Activate the mines. Let us see how far they get now.
Just say the word. More where that came from.
Action. Ready?
Just say the word.
Let's move out.
Time to take you down to size. Just say the word. Time to even the odds.
That's another one for me. Ready?
I hear you.
That's another one for me. Another one for me.
I hear you.
I'm good to go.
I hear you.
Let's move out. Let's move out. That's another one for me.
More where that came from. 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 I hear you. More where that came from. More where that came from. Thing's
Let's move out.
stuck.
Stand back. A little harder than I thought.
I hear you.
Good to go. That's another one for me. That's another one for you.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
That's another one for me.
Not again.
Dahupo botenya go jucho picha, gwen tabani sochu, norotoga proto lalashishi, juvadosa jibacha, ratak mansan, kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya, tachimoro.
Run? I didn't run from you two shuttas last time, and this time I'm gonna make sure you stay down.
Let's move out.
Just say the word.
Let's move out.
More where that came
Ready?
Everyone down!
I can't believe we just blew up Godo's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird
Says Kyle? Well, I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Godo off your back. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble. What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during...
So, you have returned from exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you. I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war, as you had. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, nor were... The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it. What I can tell. They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force. In such places, we may conceal ourselves. Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. Vrook still lives? Very well. I had thought perhaps that here upon the Smuggler's Moon, I might find some evidence. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance, and the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. No, you are right. It is difficult to detect a Force user on Nar Shaddaa. This threat we face, it leaves wounds in the Force. To live life without the Force, to vanish and die and leave only an echo, it was terrifying. I can only imagine what it must have been like for you. But there is more than that. On Nar Shaddaa, one cannot escape from the failure of the Masters. From our failure to properly train Jedi came disaster. There have been so many failures by teachers who believed in the code with all their being. For all the acts we do to preserve the galaxy, from such an arrogance that all we do is right and just, I wonder if there is a counter-effect that is created. Exar Kun, Ulic Keldroma, Malak, Revan, you, all Jedi. There is something wrong in the Force, a wound, a sound that is growing, like a scream. You can hear it echo on Nar Shaddaa, sometimes when the moon is on orbit. And I think that maybe, perhaps, to forsake the Force as you did, to cut loose our bonds, may not be the wrong thing to do. You taught me something important in the Council Chamber long ago, Exile. You were right to do what you did. Very well. Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. Even Vrook could not ignore it. I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change. One of you would have to die, but even then, the bond wouldn't go away. Very well. Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. But I have no answer for you. as much as I would like to give one, and Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on. No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teaching, and I was not the only one. That is why many scattered. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? It provides no comfort at all. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice. But we have spoken enough, I think. In words, I think, dull us both. Let us speak through the Force. Sometimes, sparring with another can achieve a form of meditation. The Niman form is one of the best such techniques. There is no great strengths, no edge in such a form, but yet, it achieves its worth in not leaving you as exposed as some of the more aggressive forms. Its strength is its balance. Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instinct. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile.
Ubaboska dwana. Yuna se wameji yu malide. Tarachomo sim.